Hi, everybody. Today is a day I'm looking forward since almost 3 years. Today, I'm introducing a new product that is already changing the entire payment industry. But before I come to that, I would like to talk about the why. Did you know that online merchants are losing over 1.5% of their annual revenue to fraud? But we see this just as a tip of the iceberg, because the entire e-commerce industry is losing over 29 billion US dollars every year. And everyone is so afraid about this incredible number that they are installing anti-fraud solutions which are based on outdated technologies. And none of these solutions can really solve the problem. Actually, they make it even worse by blocking too many good customers. And these false positive declines cost the industry over 493 billion in 2016 alone. 493 billion. So this means for every fraudulent dollar that you're blocking today, you're losing 17 good ones. And when we started Fraugster in 2014, for us it was clear that we can't use any of those technologies. So that we really have to invest heavily at first in building a proprietary technology platform from scratch. And the core of our technology is our artificial intelligence engine, which is so advanced and so accurate that we can even foresee fraudulent attacks before they actually happen. And now, after almost 3 years of development and operation with billions of dollars, I'm very happy to introduce the fraud-free product. With the fraud-free product, you don't have to care about risk at all, because we are taking over the full liability for every payment transaction. And with this liability shift, you can really focus on your core business. But we are not just protecting you from the risk of fraud. We are giving you also more revenue because we are reducing your false positive ratio dramatically. But the best thing is, the very best thing of this product is that you can start today. You don't have any integration effort at all. It's just one click, and you can go live, and you have your fraud-free world. We can do this because we are working with the world's largest payment companies, such as Ingenico, Wirecard, or Credorax. And when you look on the sofa, you see Ingenico. Yeah? And to show you the power of the fraud-free product, I brought some numbers with me. These are live numbers from a fashion merchant. And the fashion merchant has a revenue of around 56 million euros and an annual risk cost of more than 817,000 euros. I think it's clear that the merchant was not happy about this risk block. So he decided to use the fraud-free product. And once we turned on the fraud-free product, he had obviously 0% risk. And for this risk protection, we charge him around 534,000 euros, which is already not bad, because it's a cost reduction of almost 300,000 euros. But as I said before, we are not just protecting our clients. In this particular case, we gave him an uplift of more than 12%, which is almost 7 million euros more. 7 million euros more just by replacing a risk solution. And when you look on an EBITDA level, it's an uplift of more than 480,000. And now, our solution is almost for free, because he's just paying 50,000 euros. And to simplify all this number, before he used the fraud-free product, he paid around 1.46% of his annual revenue to risk, with us 0.08%. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy and honored that Ludovic from Ingenico is joining the stage, and he will also talk a little bit about Ingenico.
Thank you very much, Max. It's a pleasure to be with you on stage. Yes, that must be it. So, good afternoon. I would like to talk to you about two topics. I would like to tell you who is Ingenico, because I guess most of you don't know the magnitude of our company. And the second topic I would like to address in the context of our partnership with Fraugster is our strategy in terms of innovation. Ingenico Group is a global leader in payment, and as a matter of fact, that's all we do. We do payment for a living. Our revenue is in excess of 2.3 billion euros, and our market capitalization, so we are a public company, is about 5 billion euros, depending on the day, of course. We process over 220 billion euros for more than 100,000 merchants. Those are huge numbers. What makes us unique compared to some of the players you have seen on stage is that we are present in all the chain of payment. We are the leading manufacturer of payment terminals. We process in-store transactions massively, the biggest names, Carrefour, Sainsbury. We are a huge global e-payment solution provider. We offer solutions, we process transactions for companies such as Valve, Agoda, Accor Hotel. We've got more than 70 airlines on the book, so we are a big company. Innovation is for us key, and we discovered that in order to support our merchants to continue to grow, we need to fuel that with solutions that will improve the conversion. And that's why we decided to embrace the possibility of partnership with many startups. Recently, and in fact, very rapidly during 2017, we have been able to launch a few innovations such as connected screens, such as gamified checkouts, which is the possibility to make it fun to pay, which is not obvious sometimes. We have also launched a solution in payment in chatbots. And of course, today we are announcing a partnership with Fraugster, which is a very interesting technology, a very interesting company made of people who have a huge experience in fraud fighting. And we've got big hope of this partnership. And I think we are going to have a conversation now with Marco on that to deepen the talk.
Thank you. So, Max, fraudless payment has been something you have been developing for a long time. It's ready now. Is it on time? Is it a project which you plan to launch now, or was it supposed to be launched a few years earlier?
No, actually, it was really planned. I mean, not by the months, but actually, it was a 3 years plan because, as I said, we launched the company in 2014. We developed the tech for almost 2 years, which is, I think, also not very common in Germany. And then because we are using AI, you have to train it. Yeah? And this took us almost a year, where we processed around 20 billion in this meantime. And yeah, but now we are so confident that we can really take over the risk.
And Ingenico, as a partner, I believe you have a strong, innovative product. You have a very large customer base, exactly. And you are not egomaniac when it comes to doing everything by yourself. Very un-French, you're partnering with a German company. Tell us a little bit about the motivation behind your partnership.
No, but that's exactly the point. We are investing massive amount in technology. In the next 3 years, we are about to invest 100 million euros in our platform, the performance, the security.
How much are you going to invest?
100 million.
100 million.
Yeah. But when it comes to innovation, we believe in entrepreneurship, we believe in talents, and Max is one of them, and not only Max, but his team. And they bring something that it's difficult to create in our own corporate companies.
And have you started selling yet, the product?
No, we are in a laboratory phase, but soon it will be done.
So, as Fraugster is a young company, and you're partnering with the big, there's something peeping here, or am I dreaming this?
An alarm, someone's sleeping. Fire alarm.
Can we get rid of the peeping?
Maybe there's a fire. So.
I guess not. Okay. Okay, back to Max. As a company, to partner with a champion, which is the purpose of this conference, and you are a perfect example for that, yeah. What did your shareholders say about that? And how can you be a partner to Ingenico? Aren't you worried that at the end of the day you're going to be kept small? Or how are you doing the power balance between a big company and a small company?
I think I just look to the crowd, but I think our shareholders at the moment can't sleep anymore because they are so happy, obviously. And but seriously, I think I mean it's the best thing for us. Yeah, I mean they, as you said, they have the scale, we have the technology, and together I think we can really do something big and can kill the fraud in the payment industry.
The peeping stopped. But you're not a shareholder. You want to be a shareholder?
If he wants to,
Are
why
you going
not?
to make it big and expensive? And
Well,
Marco,
yeah,
for
you're
this,
right.
we
It's a good
take
point.
you on board, and then you can do the M&A for us.
so what's going to happen to the payment industry? I mean, we have here the best of the best on stage. Everyone has like an itch, no? Like a little thing they do different. You're coming up with a fraudless product. But is there going to be consolidation happening? Then we have PayPal, who's I think still worth 60 billion or so. They're mainly driven by their own wallet. Maybe start with Ingenico. You're the older established larger player. What's your view, Ludo? What's happening to payments?
There is indeed more consolidation coming, that's for sure.
But there hasn't been yet, right? I mean, there hasn't been really
Maybe
too
it's
many.
invisible because we are a small industry. We are not a very visible industry in reality. Maybe a bit more visible since the fintech is so popular, but still we are not a big industry. And there were many acquisition of companies, but it's going to continue. But what is going to probably change now, for the first time in this history, we are going to get more and more companies that are going global, cracking the code of going global to provide compliant solution globally in security with
So it's
performance.
more than just payments.
Oh, yeah.
Similar to what John from Stripe was saying.
Yeah,
so
he's right.
You're competing on new areas.
Yes.
Yeah,
Max?
I think I mean the payment industry is shifting at the moment. Yeah, I think the future is data. Yeah, because no one at the industry is at the moment using data, and I think the company who can manage data and can work with that will win.
Well, data is the next topic. Thank you very much, Ludo. Thank you very much. Thank you.